Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on the euro currency. So today not many things to discuss, but still a couple of moments we need to take a look at it. First of all, speaking in general, it seems that on the markets exist some leaks of liquidity. It's just because despite of Fed policy that actually keeping on the paper the quantitative tightening, keeping rates high, but liquidity is coming from somewhere. And actually, it is a secondary question whether you will cut rate or not cut rate if you have additional source of liquidity that are coming on the markets. One of the sources is the BTFP program supporting the United States banks. And if we wouldn't have any leaks of the liquidity, we just can't get this rally on S&P. So for instance, on S&P, you could see market is forming a double ripple failure, suggesting further upward action. And this is not the question now is presented in the media resources that this is because of the market is waiting for the rate cut in March. This is not the reason. So this is something different. And all this stuff is making impact on markets in general, making the topic of rate cut as a secondary one. So now it's becoming not very important. The question only is whether the liquidity stands on the market or not. So and on the euro currency we also have slightly some kind of the tricky action. So here context remains bearish, market in general keeps it well. Currently you can see this was first test of the confidence, this was a response, right? So with this upward balance and forming the flag consolidation, now we have the second test, but response stands weaker, so market stands mostly flat. But the one thing that makes me a bit worried is because it could reshape market on the hourly chart. If you'll take a look at the fall time frame chart, you could see that everything in general stands as we suggested. Market test and touched the COP, shows the pullback to the neckline, return right back down. All this consolidation stands on the background of the rising trend direction. SMA city, which given a hint that here's might be kind of the bearish dynamic pressure is forming. But at the same time, if you're careful, we'll take a look at the fall time frame chart, especially on the futures, you could see that here we have the grabber. What is interesting is that on my FX choice chart, which is retail broker on the Forex, you do not have the grabber. So I'm a bit always check these tricky moments on the futures chart on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. You can see we have the grabber. It means that here we could get some more extended upward action. It might be just back to the top or some kind of the A, B city. Also, it might be some butterfly may be formed right to the upside. So different scenarios are possible. And why I'm talking about this, that actually, despite that here we have a kind of the bearish type of action, appearing of the grabber suggests that we could get higher pullback, which means that if you're still planning to take the short position, maybe it makes sense to wait and see how the story with grabber will be over, what the end will be. Those of you who keep shorts, you could make the decision on maybe some protection or booking result on your position, at least partial booking, or just do nothing, keep the stops at the break even, just watch what will happen. Because initially on the hourly chart I thought that it might be some kind of a diamond shaped consolidation, whereas market it's not always becoming the reversal, sometimes it also becoming the downward continuation pattern. But in the current circumstances with the grabber on the bottom, it seems that we could get some kind of the ABCD here. Market could form, as I said, this butterfly extension is 109.20 EUR, which is also 50% resistance of the whole downward action here. That's just two thoughts that I would like to share with you concerning the euro currency. So as a bottom line, here, if you would like to take the long position based on grabber, you could try. Probably risk will be very small, but it should be a very fast short-term trade based only on this pattern. So do not marry with this position. As soon as market return back to this top, it would be better to close it if it will come it. And second, if you consider taking the short position, maybe in the current circumstances, and also because this is Friday, maybe it makes sense to wait and see how situation with this grabber turns and then make the final decision.